What is up, you guys? This is Gnosis the God here, and we are back with Let's Play Part 2 of our series on Toxic Chill, the Ice Villain. So, we have just created Toxic Chill. He has just been gifted with his exobyte powers. Now, first thing when I get out of the ship, I always lock all my styles because I don't want those changing around when I get new gear. And we are going to go ahead and start off. We have Calculator here talking us through. And we're going to go ahead and kill this sentry guard here. Rocking the dual wield. And then we chose Flight. You know, I'm a huge Flash fan, but I want to try out Flight. I think Flight looks pretty cool as well. Alright, so the ship knows I'm awake. And we have to fight our way through these centuries. Alright, these guys went down pretty quickly. Somehow, Calculator just knows everything that's going on in this ship. I don't know if he has, like, cameras or something. But I don't see any cameras in here. Alright. Pick up some money. Hit that 13 hit counter. And we have the big guy here. The Overseer. He's telling his backup to just go away. He thinks he can take Toxic Chill. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and charge in there. Try to get a good hit counter here. Alright. He's trying to ground me. Now he's going to try to charge me. What you do here, guys, when he charges you, you just block. He won't knock you down. His defenses go down. So as you can see, Toxic Chill is doing much more damage when he's down. So to finish him off here, Toxic Chill, we're gonna have him block, come in here and finish him off. Alright. Once again, Calculator just somehow knows everything that's just going on in this ship. Completely stalking me, or whatever. Alright, now we'll go up here. And we leveled up. Toxic Chill is level 2, guys. That didn't take too long. Now we're gonna go ahead and hit our traits. I have not played the ice character in like a year, so alright, inescapable storm and cryogenics. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go with not iconic powers. What is this? Let's see. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna have to go with inescapable storm. Let me just. Yeah, we're going to go ahead with Inescapable Storm. This gives me a little more critical attack chance. And we can pull our enemies in so we can kind of do some damage on them. Now we're going to break this treasure chest that is just conveniently sitting in the center of the hallway that I'm going down. I guess these Brainiac guys must have a thing for treasure or something. Alright. Now we equip all of that soda cola, that hand piece, and of course the chest piece. Now, something you can do here, guys, is you can throw that big box at these characters and it will just knock them down and kill them all. You want to kind of line them up, though, for it to be most effective. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to try to line them up. I'm going to pull them. I'm going to pull them over down this hallway, actually. Once we pull them down here, once we get them all nice and lined up, we throw this thing, and we only killed a couple of them, unfortunately. But we used the storm to pull them in and finish them off. Now, the way that big box will come in very handy at this next part when there are a ton of not characters, why do I keep saying that? A ton of robots, Brainiac robots over here. So once again, we're gonna try to bait them in. So get them to see me. They all see me good. Then we go ahead and throw this, and we kill them all. Just save a little time, guys. This is all about being efficient, because we want to get to level 30 as quickly as possible so we can have some real fun with Toxic Chill. I'm not going to start tanking till I get to level 30. I'm just going to say DPS the whole time. Because there's not really any point of tanking when you're below level 30, to be honest. Alright, the trash cleanup is just walking around to that trash hole. And for some reason, they just have explosives right above their troops. That's not very smart, I guess. But, you know. Brainiac's supposed to be all this smart guy, but I guess he's a guy that puts canisters of like gasoline sitting right above his janitors, you could call them, I guess, with a control panel right next to it, right outside of it rather, so the person that activates it doesn't get hurt. So that person can just activate that and kill all the janitors. Toxic Chill does not like janitors. Alright. Finish them all off. Got 4 left here. We're going to go ahead and use our inescapable storm to pull them in. Finish them off. Alright, that was nice. That was nice. Okay. Now we're going to get a little message. There's an entire invasion force stored on this ship. My gosh. But I'm not going to get to fight those. I just have to escape and kill the ship. Alright. So these guys are going to come in and try to get me. Once again, Brainiac is not thinking things through because his own little like stun thing stuns his own troops as well. Excuse me. You would think he would just set it to only stun his own, you know, his own guys, only stun organic material, but since all of his troops are made out of our robots. Once again, Brainiac has not made the smartest decisions. Alright, so this is one of the tutorials he's trying to get me to learn, which I already obviously know how to do. Okay. Now, you got the block ones. And we use the Ice Wind to finish him off with the dual wield swords, and of course the white hair. The white hair is the power source of Toxic Chill's power. Without the white hair, we cannot have Toxic Chill. All the exobytes probably just went into his hair, you know, and then from there he got all his power. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to block this guy. He just walks away. Oh, he's not doing anything. Then he lunges at me. And Toxic Chill has leveled up again. So we are going to go ahead and get a new ability for our dual wield. We're going to get this one where you tap it and hold. I'm going to go ahead and fly through all these guys. And go right to the big boy over here. Toxic Chill just takes them all out. He trapped me. Look at all these guys. There are a lot of enemies here. But Toxic Chill is not taking any damage from these guys. Just gonna pull them all in. These guys have very low dominance because a level 3 can pull them with this wind. Toxic Chill's hair must allow him to control the wind or something like that because... Alright. Alright. And then we have... What do you know? What do you think's behind here, guys? Oh, more troops. Okay. But... And another Overseer. Okay. This time he brought backup, though, because last time he didn't bring... He turned his backup down, and guess what? Toxic Chill took care of him. Alright, so we blocked the Overseer. do some damage to him. The Overseer had a belt. It did not look like the Overseer was wearing a belt, but apparently he was, and I took it. I don't know what he was shooting at. He says, "You cannot stop the conversion," and then what is he shooting at? Not shooting at me. I don't know what he's shooting at. Now, what you want to do here, guys, is completely ignore the sentries because they are not going to do anything to you. Don't worry about it. Okay, we have one more coupling, and all these guys are all clapping at me. They must want me to keep on breaking it because they're all clapping. Alright. And that thing just falls down. And now this big guy, after sitting there watching me break all his couplings, decides to come in. He can teleport around too. That's nothing too much for Toxic Chill, though. We're just doing some clipping here, guys. We're just tapping, holding, and then giving him the wind. Just like the Overseers, guys, you can actually block that, so you can continue to get up close to him and do some damage. And we have all of this gear that we can equip now. We're going to go ahead and delete these because I don't want those. Excuse me. Now, this random hole comes in, but Lex Luthor, he doesn't come through the hole. He, as you can see, if you look closely, he comes above the hole. Which, once again, does not make any sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you guys. If you know... If it makes sense to you and you get it, why? Explain it to me in the comments, please, because this does not make any sense. But you know what? Toxic Chill is still killing them all. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to get Lex over in the corner, and we are just in one of these teleporter corners, and we're just going to get them all into this one spot. Just like a DPS, it's easier to kill all these guys if they're all clustered together, and there's nothing wrong with that because usually you gotta worry about if they're clustered together, they're gonna, they could all do damage to you and kill you, potentially. But these guys are not, I promise you, the only way that these guys could kill you is if you weren't playing the game. Like, you just left the controller there and they're just punching you for like 10 minutes because they only do 1 damage per hit, and we've got like you start out with a couple hundred, so you know. Alright, Brainiac is getting concerned here because I'm just killing all his troops and he's evacuating his troops, and then Lex Luthor is just sitting there menacingly, and for some reason he has to run over here for me to talk to him. I don't know why. He's just programmed like that, though. Alright, Lex Luthor. I know I've done well. Oh, I hate those heroes. Those incompetent heroes. Alright. Exit via the teleporter. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to mute myself for this video so you guys can check it out.
Brainiac, talk about your control freak. He makes Batman look mildly neurotic. Thank goodness Future Lex blasted Earth with those stolen powers. Now we can really set the world on fire! What's an apocalypse without a little screaming? Batman will never know what hit him. As for Brainiac, do what the Joker does. Just go crazy!
There you have it, guys. That was the Joker's opinion on the Brainiac invasion. Basically, he thinks you should just go crazy to fight Brainiac. He's pretty happy about the whole thing, actually, it seems like. Alright, guys. This is the end of Let's Play Part 2. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, or if it helped you out, or if you like DC Universe and you want to see the next Let's Play. Subscribe for more videos on DCUO tutorials and some gameplay and news on other games. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time at Let's Play Part 2. See you later.